What's up, dudes? I'm Ashley.
And I'm Miranda, and welcome to The Closed Cinema.
Hello again.
Hi.
Hope you're all doing well.
I hope you're not.
I hope you're all healthy, staying
Yes.
inside,
Using masks,
using masks.
because we're responsible adults.
Yes. I'm just going to start by saying that I feel like this is going to be a rough episode today.
A very rough episode. Well, I mean, they all kind of are, but
Yeah.
this one especially.
Yeah. So as you may know, we're in quarantine. It's COVID. So on Disney Plus on July 3rd, they released Hamilton. Neither of us had seen this before. I had never even listened to any of the songs before. Had you?
I've heard a couple from friends playing it, and I liked it, but I just never really got into it because I didn't watch it. So.
Yeah, I think it came to Tucson when it was like the touring cast that came, and I wanted to go see it, but I still didn't even know anything about it. But
well, the tickets are hard to get to.
Yeah, so I did not go.
Yeah, I always want to go to musicals, but especially if it's so popular, it costs so much and it's hard to get tickets. So
yeah, and I don't know if this is everywhere, but like tickets for like Arizona are really expensive because I bought
a couple hundred.
Yeah, because I bought tickets for me and my mom to go to one that was in Phoenix one time, and I was like, this is expensive, and we didn't even have good seats.
Yeah, I feel like something with production, like that much production and just plays, like big musicals and plays in general, is really expensive. Even I've been to like Jesus plays and they're so expensive. I'm like, why? Yeah.
So it's nice that it came out on Disney Plus. We finally got to watch it. Hopefully there'll be more musicals that'll come out on Disney or like other streaming site. But yeah, this is the first time that we got to watch it, so we just wanted to talk about it. I know we usually focus on movies or even a show.
I guess it's considered a movie though, right?
Yeah, but it's not the same kind of production, and it's live. But yeah, we'll see how this goes. I feel like it's gonna be rough already. I liked it. That was pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's how I envisioned it, with everybody like talking about it and being hyped. I don't know. I don't know where
my
really saw it going.
expectations were really higher. Yeah, I'm not really sure how. Like it was supposed to be higher because it is what they said it was. But I was expecting maybe for it to appeal to me more, as in like. Well, I guess it's not really comedy, so I don't.
I don't know, because I don't think I even read like the description really before even watching it. So I think if you had just told me what the musical is about, I don't know if I would have ever been like, oh yeah, I want to go watch it. I think it's more like the hype around it, where I'm like, yes, let's watch it.
Yeah,
but if I just known
too.
The story,line about Alexander Hamilton and the founding families or fathers or whatever.
Yeah, it would have been a big skip for me. Yeah, I mean, and we're American, so we don't know anything about our president.
We're both only part, but yeah, we grew up here.
Yeah, so obviously we don't know anything about Alexander Hamilton. Or at least I didn't.
Right. The most I have about history is like what's in National Treasure.
Yeah.
For American history, I know history for like other places.
Yeah, I like world history more.
Yeah.
American history is just like, oh, here's the Civil War. Oh, George Washington was the first president. Thanksgiving, and then that's it. And you're like, okay. Oh, World Wars, and then that's about it.
Yeah.
So.
And because they always focus on, they focus on history about them, and that's always kind of changed to be in a certain light.
Yeah, I mean, that's all history, but yeah.
But also, I guess to start out by saying this, because we're also in a very big civil rights movement right now with Black Lives Matter, so we're just kind of talking about the musical, but there are problems. Obviously, we're not trying to like glorify any founding fathers, especially when a lot of the people in this musical the characters were slave owners or taking part in the slave trade. So we that's not a good thing. But we're just purely talking about, I guess, the musical right now, but there are definitely issues with these people. So if you are somebody who hasn't watched it or even has and you didn't really know about that, maybe just make sure you get the full picture, because it's not always the best, but still, musical wise, it's good. David Diggs is in it, and
I loved every scene he was in.
I adore him. The like oui mon ami je m'appelle Lafayette. I don't know how it goes. I can't speak French, but when he did that, I was like, yes. As soon as he like walked out, I was like, David Diggs is here. We're saved.
Yeah, I loved him in every single scene that he did. First of all, he's a good like entertainer. He knows how to draw the crowd's attention, I feel like, and he's so talented. Just love him.
Yeah, he was
so good in it.
He was the best for me. I think Lafayette was like my favorite character as well.
I liked him as Jefferson too.
Yeah, but I think the first act of the musical I liked the most.
Same.
Okay.
Yeah. After that, I'm like, it's too political. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I started like not zoning out, but like not focusing as
Once
much
that
on the
intermission
second
hit,
part.
I was like, it's only a minute long.
Right? I mean, you could have paused.
Yeah, I did pause it for 2 minutes.
Yeah, and when I first watched it, we weren't like planning on doing like a podcast about it. I sent her a message because we were talking like what we should do, and I brought it up afterwards. So I didn't really take too many notes the first time watching it. I tried to kind of watch things back, but I still don't think I have too many notes, so that's why this will probably be rough. But yeah, definitely that one part with Lafayette was great. That wee whole part, great. But I think my favorite song was "You'll Be Back" with Jonathan Groff. The like king. I
liked all the King's scenes.
Yeah,
those are perfect to me.
I adore Jonathan Groff as well, and I feel like I'm gonna have to watch Glee because he's in it, and that's something that I really don't want to do. That's what I've seen. When? I don't know if he was in the whole thing or if he came like later, but I've never seen it, so I'm like, do I need to watch it because Jonathan Groff is in it?
I don't know. I didn't really like Glee. I did, but didn't.
I don't want to watch it.
I just like singing.
I don't want to watch it, but I love him, and just the whole "You'll Be Back" that song was just like everything for me, and like he was spitting, he was so crazy, and the stares he was doing,
that role, I just love that song.
Yeah, like that song I couldn't stop playing, and like doing the da-da-das or whatever.
Yeah,
it was so good, and I like that one a lot.
So good. I took notes. I was like, all the King's part, like chef's kiss.
Yeah, I feel like because he was only in it for like what, not even like 10 minutes probably, but I think he was the showstopper or like show stealer or whatever.
He was also dressed differently too. But
I guess but just like it was so good.
Yeah, I didn't even notice that was him until later. I was like, wait, Kristoff.
Yeah, Kristoff.
And I also like the guy who's playing Philip Hamilton. The son when he was like 9 years old. He's like, I'm a poet. I
think it's like Anthony Ramos or something. Let me look it up. But I liked him because I liked him in the first part too, when he was John Lawrence or something like that.
I liked all the first people they played, the first group. I really liked that a lot. I didn't realize that they were gonna keep the same actors.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't even know it was gonna change, and then like they came out looking different, and then there was different names. I was like, oh, okay, stay on top of the game.
Yeah, I was confused with is it David, Big's character? Because I thought it was the same character, and I was like, when did he go to France? I was so confused. And then they're like, oh, whatever. And I was like, oh, he's a different person. Okay, that makes more sense.
whatever.
Yeah, I had to use a subtitle this entire movie because I didn't want to miss anything, but I also had to know everything to understand what was going on.
I had to kind of go back and read some lyrics, and like when I was watching it again, because I was watching it while working at the same time, so it was like put the subtitles on then, and then I was trying to watch a little bit of it last night when I had some time. So when I was putting subtitles on, I'm just okay, but still I stuck on like the first part of it again. I don't know, I really like the first act of it.
Maybe because I haven't watched many musicals, but I didn't think that it was going to be just singing the whole time.
Yeah. So a lot of them are like where there's not as many like talking
lines.
parts. It depends. Some do mix it, because you'll have some musicals where it's like the ones that they would do like even in high school, where there's like a song every 5 minutes or something, but then the rest was talking. But yeah, this is one where it's all singing, so yeah, you gotta stay on top of it.
It's like, if you get the soundtrack, do they have a soundtrack for they have one, right?
Yeah, I think that one came out,
Do you just remember the whole play then?
Kind of, yeah, basically.
Okay. Oh, that's my next goal in life.
If you know all of it.
I'm gonna remember it by next week.
Okay.
That's the only memory I have, song lyrics.
I don't know how to like, because we did drama when we were in middle school and high school, but not
we're the backstage people too.
Yeah,
we're the techies.
So I like the production of it, I guess, with how it had like the moving platform in the center
and the stairs
that would
that
spin.
Came down too.
Yeah,
I was definitely watching the background a lot.
Yeah, I thought they did really well with it, and it was. I feel like because I can't talk because I haven't seen Broadway musicals or.
Yeah, we're not.
So I don't know, how much they do production like that. Like I thought it was really creative to have that whole spinning around, especially when it was the Angelica song. Well, when she did the like Satisfied and they did the rewind part and it was all going back. I was like, this is the coolest thing ever. I was like, this is so great. So I really like that, but I don't know if that's something that they do for Broadway when they're actually in one spot for a year or whatever. If they can have their sets like that. I'd like to go at some point, but you know,
Yeah,
I'm just used to us moving things onto a set that, you know, is just a normal floor.
They didn't even have curtains, did they? It was just going on the whole time.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was just ongoing.
It must be so exhausting afterwards, though. Man, I'll never be an actor.
I'm no thanks.
Yeah, that's too much.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if this is a hot take or if people agree. Does Lin-Manuel Miranda sound like that all the time? Was this like unfortunately a bad week that they recorded it?
He was singing a lot.
Like I'm sorry. He kind of took me out of it when he was singing, and he's the main character. Also, his acting wasn't like. I feel like some of the other people were better actors. I don't know. Am I bad for this?
I also don't know Alexander Hamilton, so I'm not sure if this is Miranda. What is it?
Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Yeah. I'm like Miranda because it's the same name. Yeah. Him, or if he's supposed to be this way. So they recasted everyone, right? They recast everyone. Or is he still?
No, so I think like there was like a new cast after like a certain point, and then they had like a touring cast.
Because I think I want to see that to see how different these characters would be, or if they're the same, and maybe we just don't know musicals.
Yeah.
Or live like Broadway acting or something like that.
I don't know, because I think everybody else did really well. It was just honestly he did take me out of it sometimes because I would focus more on being distracted. Like I was like, is this really how we're going? Because honestly, I feel bad for saying this, but when it was, I don't know which song, but it was between Thomas Jefferson and Alexander Hamilton, and they were kind of like having like the rapping, and I was like, Daveed Diggs, that man can do it all. I was like, you know, he sounds like a musician, he sounds like a rapper, he's great. And then when it went to like Lin-Manuel Miranda, it sounded like that Greatest Rap Battles of History or something.
Yeah with the George Washington version.
I was just like, wait a second, I don't know, like it just, I haven't seen much with him. I don't listen to his music if he has like his own other songs, because I know like he like wrote the musical, and he did like the music for Moana, and he was in Mary Poppins, but I don't even remember past, like he had like a bad accent, so I don't even like remember really past that, and I only watched it once, so I don't know if he sounds like this all the time, because I wouldn't be able to go to that show if he always sounded like that. It distracted me a lot.
Yeah, it was, I mean, I didn't mind it as much.
I was roasting.
I think I just got used to it. But it did sound like, I don't know what his voice should sound like, but it did sound like my voice starts sounding like that after I've been singing for like 10-hour drives and I'm singing the whole time. It does start to, but I'm also not a professional. He is.
Yeah, so I don't know, you know, how many shows they're doing a week, but if you know this is the one that's like going to be recorded, like if you're resting or whatever. I don't know. Is that a shared opinion? Like,
I also don't know if he was trying to play on like emotions to make it sound more like not whiny, but
I hated it when he like cried at the end because I didn't feel it. It felt fake and forced to me as well. when his son died, or
no, I cried during that scene. I was like,
I didn't cry at all.
Really? I cried when they bowed. I was like,
see, I don't know. Usually, like, I'm the person that cries a lot, and I didn't cry at all during the show. During Hamilton,
I cried a lot at the end.
I didn't.
I did. Well, mostly because the wife, I think. Man, that Hamilton. Gosh.
I don't know. Like, I felt for her, and I was sad that like the son got shot.
Yeah. And I didn't really get the shooting scenes either. Like, they just shoot to the sky. I'm so confused.
No, it's a duel, so they're supposed to turn around and like shoot each other.
I knew that, but because
he was like forfeiting basically Hamilton at the end.
Is that what he told his son to do too?
No, I think his son was actually supposed to shoot, and I think he was too like slow or whatever.
Oh no, the other guy shot him before they could count 10.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. It was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh. Okay.
Oh, I missed that part.
All right, then. Bye, Philip.
All right, that guy just cheated then.
Yeah, he did. I liked Philip. He was good.
I liked when it was the Aaron Burr when he was doing the "Wait for It" song, where it was like the Sinners and the Saints. That song, I really like that one too. I'm trying to think of how everything goes, but yeah, I think for him, like singing and like rapping and everything, he did really good.
Dude, that's funny. First I thought that was Todrick, and then I was like, was he that talented? Like, he's talented, but I'm like, to be on a Broadway show? And then
Todrick was in Kinky Boots, I think.
Yeah, but like, I didn't imagine him being like in Hamilton, so I was like, Todrick, and then it got zoomed in. I was like, oh, not Todrick. Because I would have been so distracted if it was Todrick. But Yeah, he was good too. I like the scene after the sun dies and they're in the garden and everybody's like emo. I'm like, yes, that's my aesthetics right there.
That's my aesthetic. Yeah, it's true.
That was my favorite. I didn't really like much of the love songs, like the Helpless. Is it Hopeless?
Helpless.
And then He Dead or Dirty. So
yeah, and then
not here for that.
When it did the whole kind of rewind again thing and how
yeah,
Angelica is saying how he's only interested because they're like the Skylar sisters and
yeah.
You know, but she's still like, oh, but I'm still in love or whatever. I'm like, don't be. I'm like, stop, cut that out.
Yeah. Ooh. So gross. And then how he was giving money to that one guy because he cheated on his wife with that guy's wife. And
yeah.
And then I like the whole premise of like, oh, you don't know what goes on in that room because we weren't there. They're the only ones there.
Yeah, I like that.
I'm like, yeah, that's true. Like, we don't know anything that goes on. Like, what are the motives? Like, what's being said? What's being made? What deals they're setting for themselves? Because obviously you could tell they were all in there for selfish reasons. And
don't trust your government, kids.
Nope. And that's why we have the issues we have today.
Yeah, I don't know what else really to say too much about it. I think it was good. It's not like one of my favorite musicals, but I think the more that I've listened to some of the songs, the more it's like catching on for me. So I don't know if it's just because it's brand new, but I wasn't like entirely floored like after watching it. But like still that Jonathan Groff song, that You'll Be Back, I was like, this is everything. And then just Daveed Diggs is amazing.
I was the opposite. I'm like, I'm gonna get the soundtrack and I'm gonna listen to every single song. I'm gonna memorize the whole musical.
I will see how it goes, because like with me, as I like listen to things more and more, you know, we'll see how I turn out in a month. But then You'll Be Back, I've been playing that all the time, so.
This one is a more harder one to get attached to just because it's so unrelatable, if that makes sense. Like, it's so in the past for me. I'm just like, it's not like, I don't know how to say it, and it's not as flashy as some musicals, you know what I mean? It's not continuously trying to make you laugh or anything. They have some parts in it that makes you laugh, but it's pretty serious for the most part. Well, the first part anyway. The second part, it got funnier because I think Daveed Diggs had more songs in it, and he had more funnier parts, I feel like. But
I don't know, I think of like the parts where it's the first part and they're like that little squad. So I think of that and like the way they're doing like that little like hip movement thing. I can't even think of what song it was, but they did this funny thing where it was
when they were drunk.
I don't know if they were drunk, but maybe. I know, but it was Hercules, Lafayette, and John Lawrence, and they did this little like hip thing. I don't know what to say, but I was like, this is cute.
I have to watch it again. I only watched it once last night, and I was pretty tired, so I'm definitely gonna watch it a couple more times before they pull it off. I don't know when they're gonna pull it off.
I mean, they might not. It might just be on here, because I think we were supposed to have it like it was gonna be the Disney Plus thing anyways, but I think it was supposed to come out like in another year or something.
Okay.
And because of everything, because of everything, they put it out now.
Got it. Yeah, I hope they start putting more musicals. That'd be fun to watch.
Yeah, it would be nice, because I feel like, especially with everything going on as well, we don't know how the world's gonna change. So it'd be nice to have more like Broadway musicals be on streaming sites, because there's like a website now, but it's really limited what's on there. Like there's not that much. And I'd like to see some of the Andrew Lloyd Webber musicals, so like Phantom of the Opera and like Joseph and stuff.
Oh, the Color Code.
Yeah, I really like that musical, and that's just more like I grew up like watching and hearing it. And when I was in England, they had like a show where it was like an audition show, like trying to find the next like Joseph, and I was so invested in it, and I watched it like every week. So I really like Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. That's the one I took my mom to.
The only one I could think of is Jesus Superstar or something else. I'm like, I don't
Jesus
really know
Christ
much.
Superstar. I don't even know anything about that.
I don't either. I don't know if I even see. I remember going to plays when I was younger to like watch musicals, and they were all like Bible versions, but I don't remember if it was like an actual musical or if it was just like some random show.
I see. Well, I'd like to see like Wicked and stuff, because I've never
I hear about it all the time.
Yeah, people always talk about it, so I always want to like watch Wicked.
Yeah.
And then they have like the musical versions of like Heathers and Mean Girls and Beetlejuice. So I'm like, I want to see those. I really want to see Moulin Rouge.
What's that one song? The Popular, that song?
I don't know.
Okay. Never mind. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I want to watch more musicals, and I like it in the movie version because I have really bad eyesight. So like, just to be able to see everybody's expression that close up, I'm like, yes, that's what I want.
Yeah, it was really like nice because I'm blind, and if I'm sitting in the cheap seats,
because I will be,
I'm not gonna see anything.
Nope. I just see like, that's why I'm like Todrick Hall.
Nope,
No,
wrong.
not even him. Yeah, I don't think I would even know the Miranda guy was him if they didn't show his face that close up. Like, man, this guy's been singing the entire movie. Who is he?
I know. Yeah, I would not be able to.
No.
I can't afford nice seats, so it's gonna be difficult if I have to go to a musical and watch it.
Can't afford good seats. Can't afford glasses.
Like, I'm just trying to go to a Broadway show.
Yeah.
This is all I could afford.
That's right.
And now I'm broke.
I'm beyond broke.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think we have much to add. Anything else?
Yeah, this is kind of rough. We'll rewatch it. There's a lot to take in, so maybe once we've got some more information, we'll update you like on the video. It won't be like an individual episode, but maybe we'll update you on our lives and if it's stuck in there.
Yeah, or like a small Instagram story.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Are we doing ratings?
Sure. I didn't know what to make it out of, but I did 7 out of 10.
Okay. Yeah, I would do like 4 out of 5 probably.
Oh, 4 out of 10. I was like, what?
Oh no, I did 1 out of 5. I know we probably need to fix our rating system.
I always forget.
Yeah, but if you have, what did you think? What did you think about Lin-Manuel Miranda? Is that how he always sounds? Let me know. If you have any suggestions for what we should watch or any musicals that you like, let us know.
If it's accessible.
Yeah. Leave us some comments. Like our video. Subscribe if you want to do that. But thanks for listening.
Thank you. And please find the nearest exit and get out.
Get out. Bye.